Reggie Littlejohn 是耶鲁大学毕业的一位律师，他放弃了自己的律师职业，而致力于保护妇女、儿童的工作，尤其是保护中国那些被歧视、被遗弃的女孩。Reggie 自己也收养了2位中国异议人士的女儿，并且把他们抚养成人，有一位刚刚才结了婚。我们下边请 Reggie 跟我们说几句。
Warmest greetings to the people of Hong Kong. I am deeply humbled to be able to address you this evening at a time of such a somber anniversary. My name is Reggie Littlejohn. I'm the founder and president of Women's Rights Without Frontiers. We oppose forced abortion and the sex-selective abortion of baby girls in China. And we stand with you in your fight for freedom in Hong Kong. I imagine that on June 4th, you are watching this video with a heavy heart. No one has been more dedicated than the people of Hong Kong to keeping the memory of Tiananmen Square alive. For 3 decades, you have been assembling in Victoria Park, and your massive candlelight visuals have been an inspiration to the world. You have made sure that the world would remember Tiananmen Square so that the sacrifice of those freedom fighters would not be in vain. And yet now your own freedom is disappearing before your own eyes. Many of your bravest souls are in jail. In fact, it is a hallmark of a totalitarian regime that their greatest heroes are in jail. And yet you keep fighting bravely on. The Chinese Communist Party is trying to rewrite history. They are trying to obliterate the memory of Tiananmen Square. They are rewriting textbooks. They are rewriting museum exhibits. They want the sacrifice to be forgotten. The authorities have cited health concerns surrounding the coronavirus as the reason that they are banning the vigil. And yet everybody knows that this is not a real reason, it's just an excuse. If the CCP really cared about health, they would not have forcibly aborted 400 million women under the one-child policy. They would not be committing genocide against the Uyghurs. They would not be executing prisoners of conscience to forcibly harvest their organs. And if the CCP really cared about health, they would not have massacred hundreds and possibly thousands of innocent freedom fighters on Tiananmen Square. The CCP does not care about health. All they care about is maintaining and expanding their power at your expense and at the expense of the whole world. They have no business hosting the Olympic Games in 2022. These games should be moved or boycotted. So I and others have launched a website called genocidegames.org, and you can sign a petition there to move or boycott the games. In fact, as I testified before the United States Congress a couple of weeks ago, I believe that all 152 signatories of the Genocide Convention of 1948 are obligated to boycott the games because all of these nations have obligated themselves to punish any nation that is committing genocide. You are so brave to speak truth to power from Chinese soil. Even if you can't assemble in Victoria Park for a candlelight vigil, you can have a candlelight vigil in your own home. You can light a candle, you can put it in your window, you can pray for the victims of Tiananmen Square and for their families who are still grieving their loss. You can pray for the God of the universe to intervene on behalf of Hong Kong. The CCP wants everyone to believe that it is all-powerful. It is not. The CCP believes that it is God. It is not. And God will not be mocked. The CCP can stop a vigil, but it cannot stop something that is even more powerful than a vigil. The CCP cannot stop the power of a praying human heart. It cannot stop the power of God who loves you and who will answer your prayers. I believe that if we all join together and we sacrifice and fast and pray that the God of the universe, in his own time and in his own miraculous way, will intervene on behalf of Hong Kong. I am with you, but far more important, God Almighty, the God who created heaven and earth, is with you in this battle. Thank you, and God bless you.